Yeah, I woke up about 2 hours ago, and just wanted to talk to you guys about something called Tourette syndrome. I was diagnosed about 3 weeks ago. Oh, sorry. Well, I was diagnosed with Tourette syndrome. What you saw me doing right here, looking that way behind me, that's one of my tics. And it gets really painful. It's like convulsions. Well, stigmatism about Tourette's is everybody cusses with Tourette syndrome. That's stigmatism. I don't cuss. I don't cuss, but whatever pops into my mind sometimes just blurts out. So, I mean, there's this one I had to leave right away where I was at because I was waiting at a bus stop, and I could have got my ass beat, but luckily the bus was only like 2 minutes away. So the bus, before the girl walked in the house, the bus was already like less than 50 feet away. So basically, if the girl would have got her dad or whoever out of that house, I was thinking I'd have been gone already. But well, she was a pretty girl. She was about 18. But I mean, she thick. Okay, I had Tourette syndrome, so I mean, blurted. I don't know. She was nice. She was a nice, good-looking girl, and I turned around. She looks at me. Well, when I turned around, she was looking at me. So I turned around. No, she wasn't looking at me, and I looked at her. I was like, damn. Turned back around. I was like, bubble butt, bubble butt, bubble butt. I mean, it popped out of my head. That's one of my tics. I mean, things just pop out of your head. So, yeah, I have Tourette syndrome. I got diagnosed about 3 weeks ago in Albuquerque, New Mexico, at some neurology place in Montgomery. But I mean, it was a nice neurologist. He actually listened to me. Most of the ones down here in Las Cruces, New Mexico, I mean, half of them, I talked to them, and they'd be like, "Oh, you shouldn't be ticking. There's nothing wrong with you." And I'm like, "No, there's something wrong with me." I was like, "I ain't doing this shit for fake." And of course, he didn't believe me. His name was Dr. Woody. He's the worst neurologist ever. Don't go to him if you live here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Don't go to Dr. Woody. But Dr. Iqbal, he's Arabian, and you can tell by his accent, and you can tell by the way he looks. But besides all that, he won't give you no meds. He won't tell you what the diagnosis is. He'll give it straight to your doctor, and the doctor will have to tell you what the diagnosis is. And sometimes your doctor, if they don't understand, he'll be like, why didn't he give you any medication? And I'll be like, I don't know. He told me that you had to tell me. So that's how my doctor was. But yeah, and then I was like, I told the doctor, I was like, I really don't want to see any more doctors down here. I was like, you sent me to 2. One didn't accept my referral, but then this was across from them. So, and I was like, they have more better doctors in Albuquerque. When they took me to the place they took me to, I was like, this doctor ain't gonna be good. I was like, this doctor ain't gonna be good. He ain't gonna give me no medication. He ain't gonna do nothing. But what I did get from this neurologist was a good, legit diagnosis and a referral for Botox treatment. I don't know if it works or anything, but comment to me if you have Tourette syndrome, and it does, and if it works for you. Comment me the effects and the side effects you guys have. So just comment. I mean, I have Tourette syndrome. I mean, it hurts. It hurts. It's very painful. My neck tends to hurt 24/7. I fall asleep on the bus. Can you believe it? I fall asleep on the city bus. The bus drivers get mad. Some will be joking. Yeah, so I mean, I love my diagnosis. Just because I can actually tell people I have Tourette syndrome. And I want to go to Tourette camp, Twitch and Shout. I went to the Tourette camps, but finding a ride and getting the money. I'm disabled, so I don't have a lot of money. My parents died. My dad died when I was 5, and my mom died when I was 10, so I have no parents. I live on my own. Hold up. I live on my own in a nice trailer. See if I can... Can you see it? Yeah, well, that's my trailer, so I'm not like it. It's nice. I have a Tourette, so I mean, I haven't fell to the floor yet, but I mean, the worst tick I had, well I've had a bunch of ticks, but once I fell through I broke a bunk bed, so I broke the wood in the bunk bed, like literally. I broke it and snapped it, like literally snapped all the fucking bed. So I told the wash parent, I was like, yeah, I broke your bunk bed. So what do you mean? Like, your bunk bed's broken. She asked me, like, what do you mean? How did you break it? I was, my twitching was getting really, really bad, and I was sleeping. I was trying to lay down, and fucking, the boards just snapped. And she's like, alright, it's alright. So what I did was, I got the mattress, took it off the bunk bed, and slept on the floor. And it was better for me. I mean, she told me, you can sleep on the bunk bed. I was like, nah. And then I break the rest of the boards. Oh, in fucking couple days' time, I'll have nowhere to sleep other than the floor, so I might as well sleep on the floor now. And, I mean, it's painful. And then, when I was in middle school was worse. Because in order to stop my tics, I'd have to run from class to class. I'd have to run from class to class just to get to class. And that was more painful. I mean, I had to run from class to class. I was jumping everywhere. And that was in Albuquerque at one of my high schools. I can't remember which one it was. But, oh, that was at... what the fucking high school is called. But it was an alright high school. I went there and everything, yeah. Fucking, there's a wasp out here. Fucking bitch-ass wasp trying to find a home to sleep in. But I fucking took down their home like 2 days ago. Fucking getting shivers up my damn spine. Getting shivers up my damn spine. But they're just chilling. I mean, if I don't bother them, they don't bother me. But sometimes I like spraying them with water hoses. I don't know. It might be a Tourette. I'm not allergic. But it might be part of the Tourette's where I just get the shivers up my spine. If they fly by me, I'm freaking out right now. But, I mean, Tourette's is alright. And back to the stigmatism thing. If you don't know what we're going through, don't make fun of us. Don't make fun of us. Unless you're one of our friends and we laugh about it together. That's one of my pet peeves. If somebody makes fun of me. I was in ROTC at military ball. And... I mean, I was at the fucking military ball, and we were doing the Pledge of Allegiance, and I was standing up and twitching a shitload. I mean, and I had to sit down, and everybody behind me was laughing. And one of the higher ups, not the sergeant or anything, like the one that runs class, but one of the higher ups, he told every single kid that was there, he was like, I'll go apologize to Trio now. And I was like, thanks, guys. Oh, fuck, one little bees. Should have tried following me. Hold up. I know you can't see me. It's alright. Yeah, they were like, go say sorry to Three. And they all did. They apologized and everything. It wasn't alright after that. But I felt better about it. Yeah. I'm out there, my tongue pierced. I don't know, piercings, when I get my pierced, it doesn't, and my nose is pierced, of course. I don't know, and, middle school, yeah, my first tick when I was elementary kid, my first tick when I was a little kid,